direct, and I got to talk to Miss Michelle Obama, the lady, who was the first lady at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? From Chicago, O Block. Most of y'all don't know that. Michelle Obama is from O Block. Niggas don't be knowing that. But that's a whole nother topic. Let's get it. So I gotta talk to Miss Michelle Obama. It was a time a nigga had a crush on you and wanted to, take a crack at you. You older now, you know what I'm saying? But it was a time back then when you was in office and all, when your husband was in office and all that. A nigga wanted to crack. Shout out to, I remember when Eddie Griffin said, I want to fuck Michelle Obama. That shit was funny as hell. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to disrespect you as a woman and all that and talk to you all crazy. I got respect for my elders and all that. But the main reason why I'm making this post is because I wanted to, being that you are on YouTube and YouTube is the playground, you dig, I gotta just say some things to you. Miss Michelle Obama. You, Miss Michelle Obama, let me talk to you about your husband. Your husband is considered the first black president, but he did nothing for black people. Now, to my knowledge, you are a black American. He's actually not even a black American. He's a Somalian or Kenyan or one of them, right? Cool. Half white too, right? Cool. He did nothing for the black community. But what he sure did was he did everything to take care of to push the LGBT agenda. Then make it work matters on top of that. He did nothing for Chicago, even when he was in office before the presidency. So big. Neither here nor there, right? Let's talk about it. So, my question to you is, then come to you, you did something with the kids, you helped them, where they could get better nutrients during school hours. That was a great thing that you did. I'm not ignorant, you know what I'm saying? But then you turn around and you push the agenda of turning children, calling little boys, little girls. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you were pushing that. So your integrity is not intact. You are out your damn mind. You are a disgrace, just like your husband. See, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, but when you started pushing that shit with Dwayne Wade's son and showing that you're a part of the agenda to turn children into different genders, like, that's just some mentally ill, sick stuff. You know what I mean? Now, it's different if someone is an adult and they decide to go want to call themselves whatever. That's different. When we talk about children, that's out of pocket. So, Miss Michelle Obama, your husband is a better male. He's not an alpha. He ain't a real man. Let's just keep it that. You know what I'm saying? And let's get to that. So, seeing you on here, doing your podcast and your interviews, I can respect that. You creating your content, you trying to get to your bag, I can respect that, Miss Michelle Obama. You from Chicago, so you gonna go get your dollars, you hear me? So we get that. But don't forget what you stood by. Don't forget where your morals and values at. And don't forget your husband is weak. Let's keep it a buck. He was weak. When you was in the office getting called monkeys and all that, did he stand on business? Nope. And it's all good though. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, a weak man produces a weak household. You feel me? Let's keep it a buck. The Democratic Party is the worst thing that ever happened to black people. Let's keep it a buck. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, Miss Michelle Obama. and that's it. Do your thing, get your money, do your podcast and all that, but don't forget where your honor and integrity is at. We out of here.